Wax on Wednesdays. I couldn't wait until the sun peeked out this week to get outside and do some outdoor printing. And I'd been wanting to, I normally do a lot of botanicals, cyanotypes, natural printing, but I had several photographs that I also wanted to do and incorporate in with my natural botanicals in some collage works and things like that. Where I'm located, it's still kind of early to think about doing a lot of outdoor printing. The snow has melted right now, but it could come back. But with the temperatures above freezing, I couldn't wait to get outside and get started with some outdoor printing again. If you've been having fun here on the Wax on Wednesdays channel here on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment. I love hearing from you. And if you have been seeing some of the cyanotypes that I've done, there is a full workshop for cyanotypes called Cyanotypes, the Magic of Alternative Photography. The first session was here in the winter, and it is completely full, but there is a second session that is beginning at the end of May, and there's a discount right now to sign up for early bird registration, and you can sign up for that on my website, and there's a link below the video that will take you right to the description of that workshop. And it's also going to have a full spring module, 2 additional modules for this workshop. So it is hours and hours and hours of fun, taking you step by step through the entire process of botanical cyanotypes and how I go about bringing out colors and textures and things like that. It's hours of fun, and it also includes a Facebook group to post your work and share with other artists. And this workshop was my 18th online workshop, and it was so much fun. I really enjoyed meeting all of the artists from all sorts of backgrounds, from encaustic, oil painting, photography. It was a great group, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you in the new group in the session beginning at the end of May. And if you're not yet familiar with my workshops, I house them all on the same platform. So if you have multiple workshops with me, they're all on the same account, and you can sort of jump back and forth in between workshops, mix and match, and have a lot of fun. And you also have the entire content for the workshops for lifetime access. So the videos are pre-recorded, and you have that classroom content and also the videos for as long as you like. So you can come back and really slow down, relax, and refer to them on your own creative time. So it's not, you don't have to be there at a certain time. You don't have to, get up at 3 a.m. and be present or you'll miss it, or worry about if you have work or you have other things that you have to do. You can certainly make this your own personal creative time, and that's the way I formulate all my workshops, is so that they're very accessible to your creative, to your opportunity for your time for creating. And as artists, all of us have our own time constraints for creating. So sometimes we can only create at night, sometimes we can only create at certain times of the day, and we also have our own creative clock. So a lot of us are at our most creative at completely different times of the day. Sometimes some of us are at our most creative at night and stay up all night and create new art. Others like to get up at 3 or 4 in the morning and create very early. And all of us have different times that we are at our most creative, and that is when we need to be creative. So these workshops are geared towards that and towards your own time that you have for creating, and also utilizing the workshops in a way that is most productive for you. So over the years teaching live, and also just as an artist myself, I find that everybody takes in information in different ways, and that's why I formulated the workshops to be this way. Some artists like to watch all of the classroom materials, say maybe in the evening, and then do the projects the next day. And some like to do it step by step right as the videos are playing. And that is, so these are very customizable workshops, so it lends itself to any way that you like to learn. The classroom material is written as well as in videos, and so whether you take in information more easily by reading or more easily by the videos and the step-by-step process, I like to formulate my classrooms so that they're very versatile, and that the material is always there for you to refer back to in small videos. So you can always go back and find exactly that process or project or technique that you are looking for, and easily go back and refer back to it as many times as you like. So I printed this one a couple of times, and I think I'm going to print it one more time when it's just a little bit warmer, for a little bit longer, and see if I can't get just a little bit better of a print. And the one I like, this one, it has a little halo at the top, which had to do with me applying the chemical. It had a little drip there, so it gave a little halo off. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the way the print came out, and I think I just need a little bit warmer weather. This was printed on Hahnemühle Platinum Rag, which is one of my favorite papers. And if you ever want to know the exact supplies that I use for each week's Wax on Wednesdays, then this information is always over on the website, on the blog. So if you are ever in question on and want to know any of the things that I'm using, check out the blog post. It's always right underneath the video. You can get a link, or just go right to the website and go on the studio blog, and it'll have a full blog post for that week's video, and then also include all of the supplies that I use that week, so you can check them out. This one, I'm going to apply a cold wax finish. I had a lot of fun last week doing that in the hotel room. If you didn't see that video, I was creating a cold wax finish right there in my hotel room when I was out of town, and I always like to bring little art kits and things with me, just so I can create in any downtime that I have when I'm out of town. But this is really fun because I'm back here now in the studio, so I have everything accessible to me, and I'm going to create another cold wax finish, but I'm going to give it just a little bit of gloss and mix in some other mediums here. And again, if you want a step-by-step process for each Wax on Wednesdays video, it's always over on the Patreon channel. If you join us over there, then I give step-by-step process commentary every single week for Wax on Wednesdays. So that's like little mini workshops every single week. It's like getting a little mini workshop for a cup of coffee, basically, over there on the Patreon channel. So cyanotypes are a cameraless photograph, so they really don't need any finish at all, but I like to give them either an encaustic finish or a cold wax finish. I think it adds a little bit of depth to the photograph, and so for cold wax you can use Gamblins, Dorlins, Renaissance wax is also a good one to just add a little bit of depth. But if you add a regular cold wax medium that you create yourself, or a Dorlins or a Gamblins, you can add different additives to the cold wax. You can also, of course, add pigments in and colorize your cyanotype, add different colors. It's a great opportunity to add more texture, more color, more effects. And I'm going to be doing that a little bit more with the cold wax medium here in the upcoming weeks in Wax on Wednesdays. So hopefully you'll stay tuned and see some fun ways that you can bring some enhancements to your photographs or cyanotypes with cold wax medium. So I hope that you're having a lot of fun here on the Wax on Wednesdays channel, and I hope that you'll like and subscribe and come back each week and join me for another fun painting process, whether it is encaustic or cold wax, or trying out even some new materials or new fun tools for your art practice. So I hope that you enjoy this week's project, and I hope it's warming up for you in spring wherever you are, and we will see you next week. Happy creating.